sweet green screen. Look at the tanker ship. Yeah, and then look what's happening. U.S. companies denied refunds on Trump's illegal tariffs. I'm going to talk about that today too, but yeah, see what happens tomorrow. Well, nothing's going to happen tomorrow. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Well, that helped, kind of. Actually, that did help a bit. Waka waka. Hey, James. So, yeah, that's pretty fucked up today. But I'm glad I did some fact checking today. Got to find out some good information. And then one thing I didn't talk about was the Chinese, or the South Korean and Germany deal to build Canada's new submarine fleet. Was it 16 subs? And another thing I didn't talk about is Canada is gonna. Yeah, I know that was pretty good, but it could be a Friday thing. That happens to me. And then another thing, I didn't swear right at the beginning. That's another thing. I really have to watch my language because right there you get demonetized. Like it YouTube takes you from like I'll promote you right here and as soon as you swear, they put you at the bottom of the barrel. So, yeah, I just have to watch my language. I have to pretend I'm around the grandkids. Like the tanker ship. I like the thing up here though. US companies denied refunds on Trump's illegal tariffs. Yeah, was that yesterday or Wednesday? They said that Trump's going to have to pay all these tariffs back to US companies. And it's like, okay, wait, just US companies? What about Mexico? What about Canada? How about the EU? How about UK? How about every other country? But meanwhile, fucking every other country is making these great fucking free trade agreements right now, and then Trump is sitting there tariffing shit out of people. And then now he's busy worried about what's happening in Iran, which is putting the US people in jeopardy 100%. Like, look at the farmers. He hasn't taken one single look at the farmers in the US, like the soybean farmers, the corn farmers. And it's funny, the soybean farmers, yeah, let's grow corn. Let's start growing corn. Well, you have the same fucking tariffs going to Mexico. Who's your biggest fucking sales of corn? Mexico. So you're fucked either way. Why the fuck would you say you're gonna switch to corn? Oh. What, to make ethanol? Sorry, there's not enough ethanol plants around to even fucking think about growing corn to make ethanol. Trust me, Canada's making enough ethanol that the rest of you guys don't have to worry about it. One of the biggest ethanol plants is right there down the street. It smells like fucking rye bread when you fucking walk down the street here sometimes. It sucks. If you're working here building homes, and like say you have like a 10 o'clock like break, you're eating your lunch at your 10 o'clock break instead of eating your lunch at fucking lunchtime. Why? Because the smell of this rye plant makes you hungry. Like it smells like bread being cooked, and it's corn. It's a corn. They're making ethanol just over here. It used to be a Seagram's plant. Seagram's liquor. Like, if you guys don't know what Seagram's is, look it up. You can buy it in a liquor store. Well, here in Canada, it's pretty well known. I think in the States, it's well known as well. But the Seagram sisters, there's some fucking rabbit hole shit to get down. Well, I didn't wait 10 minutes. This is my after show. I really don't give two hoots. I calm down my language, though. But, sorry, I let things slip. But that's just me being. I'm passionate. I'm not angry. I'm passionate. Who said somebody said that to me one day? He's not angry, he's passionate. And it was somebody who had a full status here too. Can't remember who it was. They aren't in here very often. But this whole Eastern War thing here, you know, when I realized it wasn't going to be an issue is when China and Russia were like, wow, you know, like, okay, like they didn't say anything for like 2 days. Like how funny is that? Like I've went back to try and find dates and see when did China and Russia decide to fucking speak up against this. It was like 2 days later. Be like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Hey, by the way, it's like they had to go through their files and be like, hey, you killed the supreme leader. You're not supposed to do that. That's against like the Geneva Convention. That's against international law. And now like what, you had some pencil pushers sitting there going through international law when I could have just typed it in and fucking found it in 5 minutes or less. Like holy fuck. Like I don't get this. I really don't get this. It's definitely I wouldn't say it's a psyop, but it's definitely going to be significant to like the world in general. But it's opening doors to Canada and Australia right now. Like now, like we're looking at exporting oil and natural gas to like other foreign countries. And then like Shell Fuels is like getting in on this. And I'm pretty sure Shell Fuels, them getting in on this is them building tankers. So that's what my thoughts are. I don't have proof of this, but this is what I think Shell Fuels is doing. After what Australia did by bringing that natural gas tanker to the BC coast here in Canada, proved a major factor. 16,000, yeah, 16,000 miles. 16,000 miles. We can start transporting natural gas to whatever fucking country you want and efficiently with the price of natural gas here in Canada right now, for them to ship that here to Canada, that was feasible for them. That's how cheap they could fill that tanker. Like now think about the rest of the fucking world. Like wow, like sorry US. I think we're leaving you guys behind all the ships here. Kind of sucks because I can't see who's all here. Let's see what happens if I do this. Here, let's do some hacking. Actually, this isn't really hacking. Interesting. So, oh, I can chat in here with you guys too now if I do this. I know that was a really strong broadcast, man. That I do realize that that was definitely one of my best. Hey, dude, what's up? How's it going? Sorry, I had to put some bad US news up there for you. So I don't know how long you've been here, but so I was just giving you Americans a big heads up here on what's going to happen economy wise for you guys in the US. And normally I'm pretty good at predicting things because last couple days here, stuff I've been reporting has been happening like literally the next day, which is kind of funny. Like I don't want to say I'm like Notre Dame or anything, but holy fuck, can I see the fucking writing on the wall? Like seriously, I remember the first one of the jobs I had where we couldn't get our paychecks. None of our paychecks went through. Even the boss's paycheck didn't come through. I was like, well, there you go. I quit. Everyone's like, what? You're quitting? I was like, hey, the boss man didn't get paid. What does that say about the company? They're obviously in some financial trouble. What happened after I quit? 3 months later. 3 months later, that company ended up fucking closing its doors. Well, I seen the writing on the wall. I didn't stick around to watch it burn. Uh, yeah, the whole world's not on fire, man. It's the whole world's not on fire. Don't think of it like that. There is a lot of problems that are happening in the world right now, but the world is definitely not on fire. There's a lot of good happening in the world right now. Like some of these trade deals between countries and stuff, man. And I just feel bad for you being an American because A lot of countries are making some wicked good trade deals, man. And before you know it, if Trump, well, sorry, the U.S. government wants, start making deals with these other countries, they're just going to be reaching for breadcrumbs, man. Like, dude, like the uranium deals that Canada just made with India, like, well, too bad, so sad. The U.S. could have had this deal. Well, now India's paying fucking top dollar for our uranium. Like, what a great fucking deal. Like, think about this. Like, with your government right now being worried about what's happening over there, you're forgetting about trades and like economy. Like, go talk to your farmers and stuff. Your farmers are getting kicked in the ass. Like, I feel so bad for them. And what's funny is Carney here in Canada, like, the farmers were the first people he looked after. And it was funny because the auto workers, like this little percentage, okay, this is how many auto workers there are, okay? This is how many fucking farmers there are in Canada, okay? So, like, for the auto industry, be like, hey, what about us? What about us? What about us? What about us? It's like, you know what? Shut up. Shut up. I'm making deals. Just let me worry about this fucking chunk here. You know what I mean? Like, and then Trump's not even thinking about his farmers. He's worried about like total industry, and that's not what it's about. If you want to make a profit globally, you like your farming market is huge. And sorry, I'm not like trying to dog on you or anything because you're an American. I'm just trying to state a fact. Sorry. James is from Britain. Oh, just wait. Is this a James? Oh. A crumpet and tea. Yeah, see. James is from the UK. I did talk shit about UK too and their prime minister because he was saying that there was no US jets weren't going to be allowed to use British runways, and they had been the whole time. They still were still after he said that British, and then even Trump was like, you know what? Even if they told us we couldn't use your runways, stop us from landing there. Stop us. That's another thing. That's another thing. Like, stop. What are you gonna do? You even like me, like as a Canadian, and I had fatty and a beer. Oh shit. I don't smoke flower very much anymore. I got hooked on these pens, but not flavored. This is Acapulco Gold again. Sorry, once I find something, I stick with it, man. Yeah, and he has that weird name. What's his fucking name again? Don't make me look it up. Yeah, what's your prime minister's name again? He has that weird name. And just the name. And then even like Manitoba or Canada, Carney. Any Canadian, hey, 2-4, what does a Carney mean? Here, I'll leave it for you to put in the comments, okay? What does a carny mean here in Canada? And we voted for this. Well, I didn't vote for him, but a lot of people did. Sorry, I voted for Polyev. Sorry, sue me. But if Polyev came up again to an election, fuck no. I'm voting for fucking Carney. Dude, the shit Carney is doing right now is just unfucking real. But it's kind of ironic. His never have the entire stadium ever chanted Keir Starmer. Yeah, Keir Starmer. Yeah, Starmer. Starmer. Yeah, Keir Starmer. It just sounds like a fucking right-wing fucking separatist. I'm sorry. Just like right there from the get-go, if I had to vote for a guy, I definitely wouldn't be voting for Keir Starmer. And that's probably one of the reasons I didn't vote for Carney. Okay, here we go. 2-4 saying it right now. This is the definition right here. I'm going to post this so it stays. This is the definition right here of a fucking that name Carney. Well, sorry, Carnies run the show. Carnies run the show. Carnies operate the rides. So your life is in the Carnies' hands. Oh, okay. I coined that. I coined that phrase. The Carnies run the show. I'm coining that. If I see this on CBC or on Global News, I am fucking suing. Well, I don't have money to sue. I don't even have money to fucking wipe my own ass right now. Yeah, Carnies run the show. It's a fucked up show. And it totally is. If you knew what happened in the background at a fucking festival, or yeah, festival, affair. Keir Starmer went to a communist training camp in Czechoslovakia during the Cold War. He is part of the Fabian Society as well. Fabian Society. Yeah. Okay, I spelled that right. Society. I'll have to check that out. No, that sounds like a rabbit hole I want to dig into. I love digging into rabbit holes. That sounds like total rabbit hole I'm down for. Unpinned message. Kind of sucks if I'm on like when people go and watch this again, they can't see all the live chat. You used to be able to see all the live chat before, and I don't know. Is there a way to do that anymore, you guys? Oh fuck, am I hungry? I had borscht the other day, vegetarian soup, beet soup, borscht, Ukrainian dish, and Polish dish. I like a ham bone in my borscht with the bone marrow, and then you scrape, like, let that ham bone sit in there with the beets, and then and then once you're done, you cut the ham bone and like pour out the bone marrow into the borscht. But the wife's Catholic, so she likes to have the borscht on Fridays, hence fish on Fridays, and I've said this multiple times. Fabian Society is basically a society based on a world government and destroying on the cohesion of absolute control and brainwash people to make the changes slowly over decades so they don't. Oh, well, yeah. There's like the lizard people. They have that thing too. Lizard people have that mentality that they're just using at us as like a TV show. We're their reality show, and they're seeing like what they can get us to do by influencing us, the lizard people. Sorry, rabbit hole. I'll talk about rabbit hole shit on here. Fuck. Yeah, there's a lot of messed up stuff happening. A lot of good though in Canada. Like I'm surprised Carney went and kept doing his fucking trade agreement. Like China just sent a shitload of fishing boats to off the coast of Japan right now. So there's just a bunch of empty fishing boats just sitting there in a line along fucking Japan. Like if I was Carney, right after what was it his India thing and then this Iran conflict, I would have probably headed back to Canada. You know what he did? He went to fucking Australia, still went to Japan, like a fucking champ. Like seriously, me, like okay, imagine Trump. Imagine Trump. Okay, say like Canada invaded Russia. Like just yeah, I know, blah blah, it's unheard of. But then imagine Trump be like in India, be like, hey, I still have another agreement in Australia, and then one in South Africa, You know what? Let's just go home. Canada just fucking invaded Russia. Like, yeah, any other fucking half decent fucking leader would have been like in lockdown. No, this motherfucker is still going out there making deals for the people. Trust me, I can't deny Carney's fucking. I didn't vote for him, but I'm gonna vote for him again. I'm sorry, sorry. I'm flipping. I'm flipping. Oh, so kind of like a Freemason group too. Freemasons here, a lot of their old temples and stuff are all pretty much not in disrepair. They're still looked after, but nothing is ever done in there. They're just abandoned buildings now, which is really crazy. The Legion here is doing really good. Like Army, Navy, Legion 138 member. Oh, okay. Here, I gotta put that in my notes because that really got me going now. Now you really got me intrigued, man. Yeah, they're at war with the Freemasons, eh? Oh, that's epic. Fuck, I like digging. That's a new rabbit hole I can dig into that I haven't heard about in a while. Seems like all the rabbit holes I've dug into, I've hit rock. Like I get to the rabbit hole and it's like boom, now there's a rock. It's like nothing else to look into. Even I like try and dig a little bit more. No, but I do like digging into rabbit holes. They're pretty fun. Keeps the mind focused on like what you can really do. It's almost like playing chess. Oh, yeah, the police. Yeah, but they only want the Freemasons. Okay, so yeah, the government is trying to force the police to disclose whether you're Freemason or not. Yes. But if, but if they disclose who they are, now it opens them up to other other societies. There we go. That's the word I was looking for. Thank you. Yeah, but the thing is, you got to be able to filter too. Yeah, I know the internet is a great thing for digging into rabbit holes, but you have to be able to weed out the nonsense. Like the news I do from 4 to 4:30, that is like straight factual news. Like as close as I can be, besides that stupid fucking submarine deal between Canada and South Korea and Germany. I don't know what the fuck is going. Like I'm having Canadian fucking press telling me, "Yes, it's a done deal. It's a done deal." And then today, this morning, now South Korea is saying if they don't get the full shipment of these submarines, I think it's like 16 subs, because now Canada was saying yesterday that it might be a joint effort. So they might have Germany do some of the project and have South Korea do some of the project. So like joint effort between both. But South Korea did sign a deal with Canada on that joint effort. I have it in my fucking news. Like but now South Korea is saying like if they don't get the whole deal, then they're out. Well, the deal was supposed to be signed yesterday. The cancellation, like the due date was Wednesday. Like we should have had answers by today, and there's still no answers. The only answer I could find was like South Korea threatening to pull out if they don't get the whole deal. Well, that's fine. That's fine. And then Canada getting those F-35s? Yes. Canada paid for 16 F-35s already. They're already paid for, blah, blah. But Canada has another budget for another like 16 other aircraft, which has been the whole fucking conversation where people are talking about whether we're going to be getting these Griffins, and they're doing test flights with Canadian and other foreign uh, adversaries in Iceland right now with these Griffins to show how easy they are to rearm and to work in minus temperatures and maintenance. And those are ongoing right now. Those will be done by Sunday. So yeah, that's pretty interesting. And those Griffins, oh my god, they're like the go-kart of jets. No shit. You guys got to look at these Griffins and have somebody stand next to one of these Saab Griffins. They're like the go-kart of jets. And then easy maintenance, blah blah blah. Rolls-Royce engines. We're already making parts here in Canada for the Rolls-Royce jet engines. Like, fuck, I still hope this collaboration happens between Canada, Switzerland, and Saab to start building these jets directly here in Canada. Because, like, fuck, these things are like go-karts. You guys got to check these out. Hey, what's up, Bruno? How's it going? No, I just got really excited about those Saab Griffin jets. I was thinking about them today. I seen them, like a guy standing next to one today, and I was thinking like F-35 size. Holy fuck, these things are go-karts. It's literally a shopping cart you get in. You know, a shopping cart, a push cart, you get inside that thing. That's your F that's your Saab jet. And then putting this Rolls-Royce engine in behind it. Holy fuck. Fuck, even if you had a missile shooting at you, you'd just be like, yeah, hard right. Just, just face melting aircraft. Face melting. I hope they have some Canadian pilots there to be trying out this aircraft while they're testing them out in Iceland. And the reason they're testing him in Iceland right now is to like prove how they can like just land the aircraft, refill it, rearm it in sub-zero temperatures with like horrible conditions. So cool. The Tempest. No, I'm gonna have to look into that too. Hold on a second. Let me write that down. The Tempest. And that's a fighter aircraft? Who's the manufacturer? Like what country? Just tell me which country. You don't have to tell me the manufacturer. Japan, Italy, UK. Oh, it's a joint effort. Okay. You heard about the France, Germany, was it Spain joint effort falling through? Yeah, they're supposed to make was it a fifth gen aircraft? No, no projected dates on a running aircraft. They were hoping by like 20, 2028 that fell through, and now Germany pulled all their funding out of it. So now it's just Spain and France trying to grasp at straws to do this new fifth generation fighter jet. Japan, Italy. You said Spain, UK. Well, UK got in on that. That's interesting. I'm definitely gonna have to dig into that if the UK got into that. I'm surprised Canada didn't get into it. Oh, you know what? I think it was the bidding. I do remember this now. What it came down to is the bidding. Canada did put money towards that joint effort, I believe. Uh, yeah, that flop. Yeah. Oh man, yeah, the frogs. Yeah, ribbit, ribbit. Dude, I'm from Canada, dude. I lived in Quebec. I know all. Well, that's a different type of frog. That's Quebecois, man. Even the French people don't like Quebecois. Oh, but yeah, that joint effort fucking failed completely. So now Germany's looking to Now they're looking at some of those Saabs. They were looking into something else too that was pretty out there. Uh, Fifth gen, which was pointless. Sixth gens, yeah. See, that's another thing, and they didn't even have a projection date until like 2034 to even have a running aircraft till 2034, and that was for a fifth gen. Like, holy fuck, pull all your funding, pull all your funding. You guys just cancel the fucking project, just cancel it. It doesn't make any sense. Now you guys are just like, what are you guys, just money laundering? You guys just filling your pockets? Because that's almost what it seems like you guys are doing right now. Maybe Germany found out you guys are filling your pockets. And now they're like, fuck you guys. We already had money put aside. Uh, we were thinking about more F 35s, but you know what? Let's broaden our horizons and think about some more G7 aircraft that we could potentially purchase. Yeah, the fifth gen aircraft. Thank you so much. Hey, you know what, dude? Okay, do. Okay, I'm gonna give you just a standard at first, man. Just hit the yes button, dude. I don't hand these out like free candy, but I like your reviews. You're fucking right up there, man. Maybe we could collab together. I wish I could check you out here. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Actually, could I check you out? Oh, I can check you out right now. Beavis and Butthead. Yeah. Oh, you don't have nothing, Bruno. Dude, you got some stuff we could talk about, man. Dude, you're right up there. Did you work in aerospace or anything like that? Cause like, dude, you're up to date. Or are you just a buff? Cause, dude, like I'm like a tank buff. Like since like grade school, instead of reading like Alice in what well I was reading Alice in Wonderland too, but instead of reading like normal books that kids are supposed to read, I was reading like tank warfare, and then yeah, I don't want to say the name of the book, but and then I just got into tanks. Like I loved tank war. I loved everything about it. Like the yeah, Battle of the Bulge. There's so many things. Uh, Africa was pretty crazy. Uh, how the U.S. played some pretty crazy tricks was pretty cool. Like I'm a huge war buff, man. Well, I don't know. There's some talk right now, James, about uh, technologies coming out of China because apparently what Iran is using right now is a lot of Chinese air defense systems, and the U.S. is just blasting right through it. Like the only well, not casualties, the only like real issues they've had right now is like friendly fire. Like, sorry, was it Iraq accidentally shot down, or was it Afghanistan accidentally shot down three F-16s, F-15s, something like that. Blah blah blah. But I don't know, man. Like I don't the U.S. I think has already found a way around all that shit. I just find it funny that like the Russian, the SU, and the Chinese, whatever it's called, and then the F-35R, what are they calling it now? F-35R, is that the like newest generation? They all look the same. Well, I should just say F-35. Just not even the newest generation, the first generation. They all look the same. And really what I think it comes down to is just like the skin that's on there, and then the angles is perfect radar technology. And to tell you the truth, that technology's been there since like World War II. Like you guys are just doing this now. Like to say that like they're stealing information. Well, there was just that, oh, that military officer. Oh, I gotta write this down. Yeah, there was that military officer, Air Force pilot, who's caught training Chinese pilots on certain aircraft. Uh, yeah. Okay. Air Force pilot. Oh, sorry. For treason. China. Yeah, he was training Chinese pilots and leaking sensitive information. Yeah, I gotta look into that guy again. Fuck. Should have done that for today. That would have been good. Because that would have been like great news for today. Like, just like realize like how many people are getting fed up with shit right now. And you know what? I think that guy realized his job was getting, you know, I think he realized his time was due. This is why he took advantage of some of the things he did. American Navy is a dog. You know what? Like, I don't even know why it comes down to. Tell you the truth, with the technology and stuff we have right now, why? Okay, okay. They hit an aircraft carrier. Apparently, it was Chinese made. It was a drone carrier, and it was like roughly the size of a aircraft carrier that you typically see in like World War II. Um, I couldn't get the numbers on how many personnel that actually took to run that aircraft carrier. But like think about that. Like you're just running drones back and forth. They're just doing their own thing. Like the people piloting these drones don't even have to be on the boat. So to like really what is warfare like why do we need people besides like kind of just basic little things, make sure everything is functional. Yes, you're still going to have a human connection, blah, 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 to do warfare like this. But really, like, oh, what was his name? Lived in Carmen, Manitoba. Oh, he had an idea for an aircraft that everyone could afford, like the cheapest car, like sedan, and if everyone, his idea was is if everyone had a fighter aircraft that no one would be able to fight Canada. And it was a brilliant idea. But now, no, now that he's passed, just recently actually, but he had dementia and other things. He just lived like an hour and 45 minutes just that way from me. Great inventor. The Defender. You guys look this up. I believe you can watch it on YouTube now. Look up The Defender. Um, can't quite remember his name. But great guy. I did a lot of research on this guy. And sorry, I'm just having like overwhelming thoughts of him. I can't remember his name, and I'm really bad with names. I'm very bad with names. If you give me a nickname, yeah, I have no problems. Like, tell you the truth, I just call him Carmen. Like Carmen Sandiego, because this guy was, if you knew the history of this guy, yeah, he was Carmen Sandiego. And that's just what I remember him as. But he had an idea, yeah. But imagine if everyone had an armed drone and we all just sat from home and we had noticed that there's an invasion and we just all load up our drones and took off. I don't think any manned aircraft would be able to take something like that on. I'm just saying. I don't think any. Imagine, like, you have a jet coming, like, even the most technological jet, blah, 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 just swarm it with a bunch of little drones. We all, imagine each person in the United States, Canada, Mexico, whatever country you live in, each person had a drone as a self-defense. It's like, okay, everyone sit down right now. This is what you're doing. And we just all swarm something. There'd be no chance that a human piloted aircraft would have a chance against something like that. Well, and then you could just use AI now. You could just use AI. But what I'm saying is, like, as a nation, okay, then how are we going to fight AI? That's another way. We should think about that way. Like, imagine if we all had our own network, but that's never going to happen because AI is going to find their way into it, whether you like it or not. AI finds your way. And it's so funny, like me transferring like data from like certain phones to certain things, it really wants to know who I am. Like just doing this, it already knows who I am. Blah blah blah. Like shit happens. AI got us. We're already a part of the system. Just admit it. Like I'm not telling you to sit there and go use like Gemini or Grok or like any of these AI platforms, but they are helpful sometimes, but only take them with a grain of salt. Because a lot of times I ask Gemini questions. Fuck, I'm more factual than that. I almost got angry there. But no, sometimes it's helpful. Sometimes it's helpful. But definitely fact check. Don't believe everything that AI tells you because AI doesn't know everything either. And remember, it's based on a model. Based on a model of what everyone is asking. And if no one's asking that question, you're not going to get that answer. And it's based on a model. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just waiting. I was actually here. Can I do this? Hold on a second. I'm going to change my green screen just because of that, dude. Come on. Oh, should I? Nah. Well, I found it. I might as well just do it. There we go. There we go. That's what it's all gonna come down to, man. That's what it's gonna come down to. So I gotta change that. That's too blasphemy for me, man. I like to be somewhat kosher. How about this DALI? Oh no, that's not a DALI. I can't remember who drew that. And what's funny is this is the devil riding a bicycle. No shit. Does anyone else see the devil riding a bicycle? That and literally, like, this is, trust me, I'm a bicycle nut too. That's not a devil riding. Uh, That's not anybody riding a bicycle. That is a total pentagram. Yeah, like shit. Like hello. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. It doesn't like it when I do that, eh? Yeah. Here, let's just get rid of that. That's bad juju. Wicked bad juju. Go back to my. Yeah, I like that one better. What? Have you tried drinking cider? I don't know. I'm drinking iced tea right now. And I started watering it down. And to tell you the truth, I like it watered down more than I like it over sweet. which is really good. But it also makes it look like piss, which is kind of a problem. I don't know why you that was YouTube that did that. I don't know why YouTube blocked you up there, local. Where are you from, local? UK? Europe? Oh, it's cider. I know what Foster's is. Up here in Canada, or where I am in Canada, you can get that big fat can Foster's. The big fat can, like you could barely hold on to it, but it's only like this big, but it's really, really fat. So it's a king can, a 710 milliliter can, but it's almost the same, a little bit bigger than a regular beer can, but fat. Yeah. And it still has the same mouth hole as a. Hey, do you guys remember when they changed the size of the hole on a beer can? I remember it when it was like super small. Yeah. My dad remembers the pull tabs where you had to pull a top and there was no tab at all. So you didn't have to worry about cutting your lip on the tab. Mike Hawk cider. Yeah, I've never been a big fan of ciders. I'm just straight a beer guy. Like I like a good hoppy beer. It has to be good hops. I like a good skunky beer. Stark skunky dark beer. There we go. Skunky dark beer. Well, James, it's the weekend. Dude, you know where my email's at. Uh, yeah, if you ever want to email me during the weekend or anything, totally. I'll send you my Discord too if you have Discord if you want to chit chat. But no, totally, man. But yeah, peace out. I'm gonna hang around here for about another 13 minutes, and then I'm gonna take off. I got butler duties I gotta do. I gotta do my butler duties. Cause yeah, uh, yeah, uh, I get paid a severance to you know, be a butler. Not often do people get to be a butler. I don't mind it. But to be fair, I had a Chinese nanny when I was growing up as a kid. For me to be a butler, like, tell you the truth, I should just apply to be a butler. I almost guarantee it, like, just pay me like, I don't know, $15 an hour. Actually, you don't even have to pay me any money. Just feed me. Do you have Wi-Fi? Okay. You have Wi-Fi, you feed me, I'll clean your house. But at specific times, I have my thing. Okay. And then I have my jerk off times too. Walk, 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 walk. That was a joke. Oh man. The amount of time if I had to jerk off, oh shit. You know what's funny? I hate dishwashers. Like I'd rather wash dishes by hand. Why don't you use the dishwasher? That's why it's there. It's like, and then who's complaining about? Oh wow, these dishes are really clean. It's like yeah, because they didn't come out of the fucking dishwasher. But butler life, that's the joys of being a butler. I get to hear about the complaints, but even the little things I do, no one notices. No one notices. It's like being a homemaker with no kids. Well, yeah, it's like being a homemaker with no kids. There's no kids here. It's pretty crazy. But it is what it is. Oh. So, anyone have any big plans for this weekend besides watching the news? You guys, okay, you know what? Don't watch the news this weekend because it's just going to be the same shit over and over and over again. Just spare yourself the headache. Spare yourself the headache. And you know what? Just Go and do something. You know what? Put a puzzle together. Go play a game of chess, Chinese checkers, or like something. Just, or I don't know, read something. Watch a movie you haven't seen like since you were a kid. I really want to watch Problem Child. I've been trying to find this and I did find it, but I don't have the money to watch it. Yeah. Problem Child, such a good movie. I remember the redheaded little stepchild there. Oh my god, what a mouth on him. Just watching clips. No, but I want to watch the movie from the beginning because I remember watching it from the get go. Even my dad was like, holy fuck. Yeah, yeah, it's funny. Yeah, screw Macaulay Culkin in like Home Alone. No, Problem Child. And I don't know why Problem Child didn't get the like credit it deserved. It definitely deserved some it like even today you like bring it up like, "Oh yeah, I remember the movie." It's like the movie Sinbad. You bring up Problem Child, be like, "What? What? Where that little redheaded kid goes around just fucks everything up." It's like, well, Dennis the Menace? No, not Dennis the Menace. And then you start explaining, like, oh, I remember the movie, but I don't know what an IGIS is. And to tell you the truth, I don't want money. I had money. I'm good. I'd rather be broke and fucking happy and scraping by than anything else than having $1 million. I'd rather keep scraping by. I would. I know what comes with money. It sucks. And it's funny. It's not just like me, it's family, other things. Like, people find out you have money. Like, I have a buddy right now. Oh, I shouldn't talk about this. I'm lazy? What do you mean I'm lazy? Do you know how much writing I do in a day? Just because I'm sitting here right now, you're assuming I'm lazy. Dude, I write. Oh, you can't see because of the stupid fucking green screen, but trust me. Actually, anyone in here who has a wrench, yeah, tell this person I'm lazy, and try and tell this person to do my job. Yeah, and it's not a job actually. I do this shit for free, so go fuck yourself even more. So I take like 3 hours out of my day to write stuff and find stuff to put on the news for you guys and weed out the nonsense. And then to say that I'm lazy, yeah, you should actually probably go back and check out what I'm all about there. What's your name there? Gracious. Well, oh, sorry, Daddy Slam Pig. Oh, oh, we got a Picton farmer in the house. Oh shit. Are you my cousin? Are you my cousin? You kill pigs too? Uh, you remind me of Picton already, now that I just read your name. Daddy Slam Pig. Yeah, do you live in Vancouver off the coast? Any Canadians in the house? Anyone like Slam Pigs? Picton's Neverland Ranch? Actually, sorry, that's my quote. You can't keep that. That that's I coined that already. Oh, everyone got all fucking quiet. I got 5 minutes left. Then I gotta go do my butler shit. Any questions? Anyone want to ask me anything? Like, where do I get my news from? Anything? No. Um, why I started doing this? Oh, nobody? No questions? What do I view? Oh, I could sit here and ask myself questions. No, no questions? Come on, we got like 4 minutes left here. Somebody ask me a question. And I'll answer it like. Actually, you know what? I'll stick around for like a little bit if you guys are totally down. Holy shit. Everything's all fucky. Or if anyone's having problems, I don't know. Help somebody out the other day. I thought that was really good advice. Being in a bad relationship and sticking around. Yeah, it's probably a good way to get out of there. Probably a best advice. Just and then leave all your stuff behind. Like, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Just pretend your house burnt down. I had to do that a couple times. AI slop? I don't know what you mean by that. That's really weird. You know what's really crazy? I'm getting like two totally different layouts right now. And then daddy or pig, why do you say like AI slop? Why do you say it's AI slop? I don't get this. What, you don't like the green screen? You want me to just go back to not using the green screen? I was actually trying to prove a point here. If anyone reads the top here, that's what I was kind of. And then there's kind of a multiple purpose because major shipments out of China and Hong Kong just made a big deal, and there's a bunch of other shit that just happened with some trade deals. Japan just, or sorry, China just put a shitload of money into exterior ports, so they don't have to use the Panama Canal anymore. What was that, like $155 billion? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was a typo because it said $155 million into exterior ports, and they were talking about 13 ports, and it said $155 million. So I'm assuming that it was a misprint and it was $155 billion because they were talking about 33 ports, and 155 million uh, really doesn't sound like that's enough for like a one port. But so I think that might have been a typo. So I didn't look any deeper into that again, but I will later. But we'll hear about that because this Panama Canal deal and China fucking saying fuck you US. We're not we're not going to use it anymore. This Venezuela thing really fucked up a lot of things. Like, it almost seems like the US is trying to like stranglehold certain countries, and like China, mostly China is what I see. Iran, I don't think really had anything to do with any of this when it comes down to it. I really don't think. I think it's just them just cleaning up house before things got out of hand. Because, like, if something was really going to happen when the US invaded Iran, China and Russia, like I said, they didn't say anything for, like, what, 2 days? And then all of a sudden, then they held an emergency meeting. It's like, what, you guys only work on weekday hours? Holy fuck, you're worse than the post office. Boom, boom. Oh, can I timestamp that? 1 hour 42. Sweet. Well, that's pretty much it. I gotta go do my butler shit anyways. Um, so Monday to Friday, new strip down, uh, 4 to 4:30 p.m. Central Time. Yeah, see you guys there. Uh, yeah, if you guys like the content, blah blah blah. What you're gonna see at the 4 to 4:30 show is not what you're gonna see here. This is where I talk all the BS that I hear about in the news, but all the stuff that I talk about in the first part of the show, the news stripped down, is stuff that you guys should actually be listening to, or stuff that you've probably heard about in the news and never heard any results about. Because, yeah, there's pretty crazy stuff that has been allocated out to, other countries, and then things that have been happening in the country, other countries that we really never had any answers to. Yeah, hit the like button, subscribe, and yeah, I'll see you guys on Monday. And yeah, have a good week or a good weekend, and don't do anything I would do. Actually, no, don't do that. Go pay for somebody's something. Oh, I'm telling people to buy stuff for somebody. Hey, go be nice to somebody. Just go out of your way and be nice to somebody. Shovel snow. It doesn't cost you anything. Go shovel snow for somebody. Go help a neighbor move some wood. Go, yeah, just, you know what I mean. But go out there and do something good. Just do one good thing this weekend for something, and you'll feel good. Your neighbor will feel good, and then you'll feel some form of community. Okay, out. Okay, love you all. See you on Friday. Oh, sorry, Monday.